Have you ever felt like your relationship is more of a burden than a blessing? You're not alone. Relationships should bring joy and fulfillment, but when they start to feel draining, it can impact every part of you, mentally, physically, and emotionally. If you're asking yourself, why does my relationship feel so exhausting? Don't worry, this video is here to help you understand why and how to reclaim your peace. Let's dive into 3 common reasons relationships can feel draining and how you can start turning things around. Reason 1, you're focused on being right instead of being happy. How often do you find yourself in an argument, not because you're trying to solve the problem, but because you just need to prove that you're right? It happens more often than we think. But here's the thing. Constantly needing to win arguments doesn't solve anything. Instead of building a connection, you're just creating distance. Why is this draining? Well, when you're focused on being right, it often leads to frustration and control. It's exhausting to keep trying to force your partner to see things your way. Plus, resentment builds up. You start thinking, why can't they just get it? And that creates emotional exhaustion for both of you. Deep down, this may also be about insecurity, feeling that if you're right, you're somehow more valid or worthy. The solution? Shift your focus from being right to building connection. Instead of aiming to win the argument, try to understand your partner's perspective. Ask yourself, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? And listen actively. Truly hear what your partner is saying. When you practice empathy, it helps ease the tension and keeps things from feeling like a constant battle. Reason 2, you're trying to fix your partner. Ever fallen in love with the idea of someone rather than who they truly are? It's easy to do, right? We all have this vision of what we want our partner to be, but trying to fix them is one of the most exhausting things you can do in a relationship. When you're constantly trying to change your partner, it can make them feel like they're not enough as they are, which breeds frustration and resentment. Why is this draining? Because you're setting unrealistic expectations. You focus on what they should become instead of appreciating them for who they are. The more you try to fix them, the more frustration builds up, and you both end up feeling disconnected. Trying to change someone is an emotional energy drain that just doesn't stop. The solution? Accept your partner as they are. Love them for their true selves, quirks, flaws, and all. If you're in love with the idea of who they should be, it's time to realign your expectations. Focus on your own growth and encourage them to do the same. When both of you are growing as individuals, you create a healthier, more balanced relationship. Reason 3, you feel trapped in the relationship. Have you ever stayed in a relationship just because you felt obligated? Maybe you think, I've invested so much time already, I can't just leave now. But staying out of obligation can make you feel stuck, unable to move forward or make decisions based on what you truly want. Why is this draining? It's exhausting to feel trapped. You might fear wasting time, but the reality is that no time spent in a relationship is truly wasted if you've learned something valuable from it. When you feel powerless and stuck, frustration grows and you suppress your emotions, leading to even more pain over time. The solution? Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, am I here because I love this person or am I staying out of obligation? Once you're clear on the answer, you can make a decision that's healthier for both of you. Don't think of leaving as wasting time. It's about choosing your happiness and well-being. If staying is draining you, it's okay to walk away and prioritize your peace. If you're feeling drained in your relationship, the first step is self-awareness. Ask yourself, are you overextending yourself or are your needs just not being met? Adjust your expectations, set healthy boundaries, and communicate openly. Small changes can shift the dynamic in a positive direction. But remember, if you've tried everything and still feel exhausted, it might be time to make a tough choice. Take care of yourself first. You can't restore energy if you're constantly giving it away. Ultimately, it's about finding balance. Whether you restore the relationship or move forward separately, the decision should always be about what's best for your peace and happiness. Ready to build a stronger connection with your partner? Grab my free ebook packed with actionable tips to improve your communication. Find the link in the description below. See you soon.